You want me to just explain to them what's going on with it?
Well, we have two loans, and I think I mentioned it before. We have the local government direct appropriation grant. That came in August of this year, and it was for $34,256. And you all can use that as you see fit. There's no restrictions. The town can use it as they want it. The second grant is the big one, and that's the American Rescue Plan Grant. And altogether, it's $471,000 and $471,813. Half of it we should get by the end of November, and that's around $235,900. And the remaining of that we'll get next year, the same $235,900 in November of 2022. This one has a lot of red tape. This one is very strict. I know you all have mentioned that you're probably going to use it for sewer, which is fine, but they demand a lot of paperwork, very detailed paperwork. The town is obligated to this money until 2024, and it has to be spent by 2026. So you have a lot of time to figure out how you're going to do it, or what you're going to use it, regarding sewer, I guess.
I think, Joe, the way that's about all we can do with that sewer. And
Yeah, there didn't seem to be any other options that were applicable to Surgoinsville.
Right.
And we didn't have a health department or anything like that.
Right. And in our loans, we got a new,
Yeah, we have a new contact person. Louis Trevette is no longer with them. He moved to the Asheville office. So they're hiring a new contact to take his place around October 18th, and that's when they're going to submit the application to us to where we can get the loan. It's still the 2.125%, but they did mention that we do have to have a bond, and that's $5,000, and we've done this in the past with Bass Berry and Sims. Now, if you went with Tennessee Municipal Bond, they're 2.80, but they only require $500 for the bond, and no audit is required. Going back to USDA, they do require an audit. At this point, they're not sure if they can accept our 18 and 19 audit, because that is the one that's recently passed. We're about to have our 19 and 20 audit. We're just waiting on Mickey. He's doing his final look through, I guess. And so that's where we're at with the audit.
the plan talked with Lewis, and he helped a whole lot. He was a lot of help, and of course he's no longer there, but he's helped him a whole lot. And according to Lewis, he thinks that Gray Stocker will be getting that job. So we're all familiar with Gray, so that'll be good.
So I would say, I'm hoping by the next BMA meeting, November, that we'll have that loan in place.
Because they've been, over the years, they've been bringing the audit report in November.
We're waiting on Mickey, that's where it is.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I'm hoping,
It's usually in November when we get it back.
it's just this COVID thing, everything is just pushed back. Everyone's working from home remotely, everything's through computers and email, and it's really hard to get things done like it used to be, so. I'm sorry?
Road for miles.
Road.
Road for miles. It used to be Eddie and Eddie, and they sold that to Road for miles.
And then Mickey, what's his name, Joe?
Mickey Ellis?
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's the one that's doing the audit. Rutherford Moss is doing the financials.
They're the CPAs that does the financials.
Yeah, we contacted Rutherford Moss, and they've split it up into two things, and even doing that, it saved us a whole lot of money. And Larry, who helps us, with financial stuff, that's who they used at Unicor, and he recommended it, and we called them, and just real happy. I mean, they were there. I like. And I can't remember now what the other one was we had that.
Oh,
Yeah,
Childers,
Childers.
Seagal, and,
Yeah.
Yeah, Blackburn was the one that Eddie and Eddie went with.
oh
Yeah,
yeah,
that's
Blackbird.
what
They were more corporate. They did a lot of things that were more expensive and probably more than Surgoinsville actually needed. They need more help the way Rutherford Moss is provided.
Yeah, Rutherford Moss was more like the Eddie and Eddie used to be. I mean, it was pretty, they're not aggravating the day like that. The other one, every time I came in the office, Pam said, I got another list of stuff I have to get for these people. And it was bad.
Yeah, this whole courtroom was full of files and boxes of things that they were wanting from years past, and yeah.
All right. Joe, you got anything else?
No.
Okay.